This whole week I've been like, oh my gosh, Friday, Friday, Friday. And then I'm like, I woke up and I'm like, it's Friday.
And he's like, hell yeah, man, we made it to the winner's circle.
I wasn't really nervous about it. She told me she was nervous and I got nervous, so we're both nervous.
I'm glad I was the original one that thought of this, and to you other two guys, you're welcome for me bringing you on board, that's right.
This week on Headline Country, Jason Aldean, the band Perry, and Jake Owen celebrate their recent trips to the top of the charts. Country Radio honors the New Faces class of 2013. Brad Paisley announces plans for his big summer tour. And Scotty McCreery helps to keep the music playing in public schools.
Hey guys, we're the Band Perry. Headline Country starts right now.
Hello everybody, I'm Stormy Warren. Welcome to Headline Country. Well, what do Jason Aldean, the band Perry, and Jake Owen all have in common? All three have taken recent trips to the top of the country singles charts, and all three celebrated their success with a series of parties right here on Music Row.
I wanna take a little ride with you.
You're on fire, man.
That's the only way I know.
That's been a fun ride.
I'm gonna tell the grave digger that he better dig too.
It is a brilliant record.
She was the one that got away.
This is 8 years in the making.
This is the first time that Pearlie's been to a #1 party, and the first time she's been to BMI.
And Jake's brought the real star with him today. You guys check out new Pearl Owen.
We dressed her up a little bit, put her in a nice little pretty pink dress. We did keep her rocking and rolling though with a mohawk. She's got a mohawk today.
I should have never let her go. I should have begged her to stay. She was the one that got away.
Celebrating a couple #1s here today. First two singles off the Night Train album, Take a Little Ride, and The Only Way I Know.
And today you're celebrating, I believe this is your 10th #1, and he's going to have his 11th #1 across the street at 3:30 at ASCAP, so congratulations, man.
That's the only way I know. Don't stop till everything's gone.
They always say that your first single from your sophomore release is the most looked at, it's the most scrutinized. So to have an amazing song like Better Dig 2 to be the downbeat for this new process is a huge boost of confidence, and it's just really exciting.
When Take a Little Ride came out, went to #1, we were like, okay, we're on track, you know, and then second single comes out and goes to #1. So, you know, it's a good feeling, man.
You guys make records that make me get speeding tickets.
He brought the great guitar lick, the bow-down, and he brought the melody for the first couple lines of the chorus, and we just jumped in and took it from there.
Sweet tan little thing with nothing to do. I want to take a little ride with you.
It really is the ultimate love song. It's about this girl who, okay, is slightly obsessed, but very much committed to her husband. And so it is vulnerable and bold at the same time.
We always intended it to be a love story. I think a lot of people heard it as an angry girl song, but Kimberly Perry heard it as a love song, which was who we needed to hear it as a love song.
We all do this together. This isn't about me. This is about us all. And we couldn't do it without everyone together.
We're all benefiting from this. This isn't just about me. This is about all of us being proud for something that's happening, and it's something we can grow on.
Jake from BMI, this is your first #1 song. You get a BMI guitar, as well as Jimmy Ritchie. Congratulations.
She was the one that got away. The one that wrecked my heart.
The fact that, you know, we could get all three of us on a record together. You know, it's one of those things, I don't know how many more times that'll happen, you know, in our careers. May never happen again. So the fact that we did get on this song together and it ended up being a #1 is, to me, one of the coolest things about that song.
That's the only way I know.
Don't stop till everything's gone.
Straight ahead, never turn around. Don't back up, don't back down.
We're honored to have the band Perry at the Big Machine Label Group, and thanks to all of you for celebrating it with us tonight.
Thank you guys, I appreciate it.
Thank y'all.
Well, shortly after Jason Aldean's 2 Music Row parties, the Georgia boys surprised the packed house at Nashville's Lipscomb University by joining the Charlie Daniels Band on stage for a few tunes. The Operation Yellow Ribbon event raised money for scholarships for our military veterans. We'll have more from that event on next week's Headline Country. Coming up, find out who country radio has chosen as the new faces for 2013.
I wasn't nervous until you just made me nervous. So I'm gonna go get a drink here now.
Each year, country radio professionals gather in Nashville for an event called Country Radio Seminar. One of the many highlights of the week-long event is a showcase of the new faces of country, an elite class of artists chosen by country radio to represent the future of the format. Performances at the New Faces show have been known to make and sometimes even break the careers of the rising stars. And in recent years, creative and often hilarious videos introducing each act have created just as much of a buzz as the music.
I should've just called it like I saw it. I should've just called for help and ran like hell that day.
Tonight's the New Faces show, and I've been at this now for 3 years, and I've always been like, I've always wanted to be on that stage.
I mean, it's huge to be chosen to play tonight. Is I mean, it's one of the biggest deals that we've ever been a part of.
I'm really, really excited about it, and it's really an honor to be chosen to, be part of this with all the great talent out here.
You got the kiss, tastes like honey. I got a little bit of money.
I wasn't nervous until you just made me nervous. So I'm gonna go get a drink here now.
There ain't no doubt in my mind. Country must be country rock.
I wasn't really nervous about it. She told me she was nervous, and I got nervous, so we're both nervous.
He's way more chill than I am. Like this morning, I'm like, babe, I'm freaking out, I have anxiety, and I don't know what I'm saying. What if I forget the words? And he's like, babe, chill. He's like, it's not that big of a deal. I was like, yes, it is. I remember watching, in years past, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to do a funny video. So we definitely did a funny video about how I got so many ads.
So, are you gonna add it? And before we knew it, we were setting records left and right. The airplay was just going through the roof. So, are you ready to add it yet? Because at one time, I broke the record, and so, it's definitely funny how I got the ad. Turn around. Turn around. You should have said yes.
Okay, we'll say yes.
Ours isn't funny. It was kind of straight ahead and just kind of, reminiscing on, from the beginning to right now.
Been a long time coming, and a blessing to even have a chance. It's in these moments I do my thinking. I owe more than words to everyone who stood next to me and believed in me. I will not let them down.
This is a pretty cool little video. I had to walk around with a camera strapped to my chest half a day one day at a show, and we got a lot of live footage from a show.
Wait's over.
And I'm actually in Florida Georgia Line's video, and it is funny.
And what are we gonna do to make a really cool New Faces video?
It's a good question. Only thing I know, can't be fake.
7, please.
I think we need to incorporate some honesty.
Okay.
Let's try to make a real, genuine, honest video.
Like where your head's at.
Baby, you're the song, makes me want to roll down my window.
How do we fit in a celebrity cameo?
Celebrities?
We're on tour with Bryan. We know where he's gonna be.
Hey. Tissue? Oh, thanks, man.
You want some hand lotion?
I got a feeling my video's gonna be very different. We'll see. You let me know what you think when we get done.
Explain to me why you're crying right now.
Because I love Kip Moore with all my heart.
Kip's the guy I would just love to hang out with.
What about the jeans? Are they too tight?
No.
You can sing your face off.
Thank you. It's a very authentic, a very, very real video.
2 number ones in 2012, and I can't even fathom that sometimes.
It's pretty funny.
From Mercury Nashville, in association with the CRB and A New Faces production, comes the true story of a former FFA and 4-H member, following his dreams to country music acclaim and stardom. The story of Easton Corbin began in a place far, far away, in rural Florida.
It's actually the guy from the movies that does all the movie trailers, so I thought that was really cool.
This is Easton Corbin, on your stations and on stage now.
Taylor Swift was an early supporter of Florida Georgia Line, and she joined the duo during their performance of their massive hit, Cruise. Brantley, Gilbert, and Jana Kramer enjoyed sharing the honor of being named New Faces. But in a couple of weeks, the gloves come off as the engaged couple go to battle against each other and fellow New Face honorees, Florida Georgia Line, for this year's ACM Overall New Artist of the Year. Now, beginning March 25th, you can vote for your favorite in that category and Entertainer of the Year at voteacm.com. The 48th Annual ACM Awards will be broadcast live on CBS April 7th at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central from the MGM and Orleans Resorts in Las Vegas. We'll be right back. Still to come, Brad Paisley and Darius Rucker announce plans for their respective headlining tours.